Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I'm going to show you a French twist. And I'm really excited to show you this because it's really simple as long as you prepare the hair correctly. So when we are doing any sort of styling, it really is about how you prepare the hair. And what we use, since we learned earlier, is really the products. It's just as much of a tool as our techniques or the physical tools that we use to create looks. Now, the products that we're going to use for this look today is going to be the Pure Abundance Style Prep, the Volumizing Tonic, and Air Control and Control Force. Now, we'll talk more about these, but as you know, these are all grip products, and they really do help us to be able to create structure in the hair. And there's really two important things when it comes to creating a French twist that we need to look at. And that is really building a good foundation and then creating a good shape and getting that pinned into our cushion. So to start off, we really need to have control because you want to set yourself up for success. Now, in order to do that, we need to have a roadmap. And our roadmap today is going to look like this. We're going to have 3 sections, really 4, but we'll come back to this bottom one later. So we've got one up at the top that comes from a recession back to the crown to the other recession. And then we split the back in half equally. So we have 2 equal size sections on either side. And then we're going to reserve a small triangular section here in the nape. Here's a closer look at the sectioning. We go from recession to recession, down the middle of the back, and a triangular section in the nape. To begin building our foundation, we will take a vertical subsection and begin to root back comb. In order to root back comb, you want to make sure that you apply your product. Here we are using the Air Control. And then, as you see, we are applying the comb into the hair strand, making sure to rest the spine of the comb into the hair strands. This way, when you press down firmly, everything gets compacted tight to the scalp. See how the root is nice and tight here? As you move through your subsection, it might be too long to be able to root back comb effectively through the whole thing. So if you need to subdivide, make sure that you are taking a previous portion of the back combed area and apply that in with the new hair that you are about to back comb. This will ensure that everything is locked together and that you do not have any sort of separation or gapping in your foundation. This also helps you to build a nice cushion for you to anchor your pins into. So repeat this through each subsection on both the right and left side as you see here. Now we'll move to the top. Through the top, we're going to take horizontal subsections and still that same root back combing technique. Make sure to apply your product and press firmly toward the scalp. Do not rat the hair. This does not give you a substantial or long-lasting effect. Reserve this top section for later, and we will begin to smooth. Make sure that you are using the nose of your Mason Pearson brush as you smooth the hair. We'll take the hair all to one side, and we'll start to build a ladder. I'm using bobby pins here and inserting them, interlocking them as they work their way up the head, crisscrossing back and forth. The last one will send down. This will help to ensure that the hair doesn't lift up or bubble. That triangular section is used to cover up your ladder. When you go to twist the hair, make sure that the hand twisting, your palm faces your guest's head and your thumb points down. Twist firmly and use U-pins to anchor the hair into place. When we go through and do the anchor pinning, your pin does not get fully inserted into the twist until you have gone to tighten it. I like to use the end of my rat tail comb to help pull and use more tension as I go through and repin those U-pins. As we move through to the top, you want to make sure that you've smoothed some of those flyaways before you get up here. Then use the nose of your Mason Pearson brush to help move through some of the root back combing. You don't want to apply too much pressure because you do want to keep the volume that you've created. Gather the ends in your hands and twist and stick that into the hollow of the twist. Use a U-pin to help secure. Now it's about refinement and polishing. Use the end of your rat tail comb, your fingers, and some more spray to help position this into the aesthetic of your choice. Don't forget to use your mirror so that you can check your silhouette, and always take a step away from your work so that you can make sure that you refine the way you like.